Back home, back home, back home, where the buffalo roam. Nothing to do, nothing to do. The bumblebees are gone, I'm free at last, and now there's nothing. Wait a minute. He has a friend, doesn't he? No! No! You know what's worse? You know, even though there's a lot of Bumblebee toys, he has a friend. It's Prime! Now, I'll be the first to admit, there are a lot of good Prime toys. For example, this is not really Optimus Prime, but comic boy still good. There are still some great Optimus Prime toys out there. For example, Animated Prime, great toy, right? Now let me get over here. The Age of Extinction toys. The Age of Extinction Prime, good toys. Revenge of the Fallen, really good. Can't see it, but I'm pointing at it. Dark of the Moon, good. Over there's my classics and Prime toys, those are good. Then you get to something like this. What is this? This is not a Prime toy. Here, let me transform this for you guys. Let me transform this, and we'll see if this really looks like a true Optimus Prime. Because let's keep in mind, what makes a real Optimus Prime? What makes him Prime? What executes well as a good Optimus Prime toy? Well, there's a few things. Number one, you need to have a truck mode. Second, you need to be in the classic Optimus Prime colors. And three, you've gotta feel like an Optimus Prime. This, look, what? This is not Prime. This is not Prime. This is not Prime. This is Prowl trying to impersonate as Prime. And you're a police officer. How dare you? Fight for what you believe in. This is not a Prime toy, and there are even worse Prime toys out there, and I'm not even going to get into them, because this is probably the worst that you'll ever find. Why does Hasbro keep producing so many bad ones if they're not even going to try? Think about it. We have some great Optimus Prime toys, like the War for Cybertron, the Classics, the Transformers Prime one, and then when it comes to ones like this, it shows me that they have no fate. And I know this is a knockoff, but it shows them that they have no fate. There are bad ones out there. There are terrible Optimus Prime toys out there. Even in the form of exclusives, even in the form of rarities, even in the forms of just retail. There's even pillow Optimus Prime toys, for God's sake. This is the lowest of the low. Look how low this sunk. This is just horrible. That's how horrible it is. That's how horrible. I'll be able to throw it across the wall, and it doesn't even break. What a wonderful opportunity to make more Optimus Prime toys, and yet sometimes they'll even screw it up. You know what? We need to get rid of that once and for all. Follow me. Pick you up. Right. We're gonna go out here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna stay right here. You see this trash can? This is what you do to a Prime toy. Not Transformers Prime toy. A very bad Transformers Optimus Prime. That is what you do, and that is how you handle it. I hope they learned their lesson. So, I hope that you guys have learned to get rid of your bad Optimus Prime toys and fight for them. Fight for your collection. Defend your collection. It's supposed to be your collection. Don't make it cluttered with bad Optimus Primes. Don't make it cluttered with knockoff Optimus Primes. Don't make it cluttered with Walmart exclusive Optimus Primes. Like this. You see this? Okay, toy. At least I can see its Prime. This, that's low. It's just low. But unfortunately, Prime had a cousin. Prime has a cousin. Every single time you get an Optimus Prime toy, give it at least a year. Give it time. Because that mold will soon be touched. Will soon be handled and killed, or sometimes joyed by the Big Daddy himself.